Welcome to the 3-2-1. 3 minutes, 2 questions, 1 interview, no script. Today, I'm here with my friend.
No script, did you say? Deary me.
Michael Duncan from Metta Creative. Michael, in a minute, tell me why you are what you are and why you do what you do.
Okay, I am what I am, and I've been in business for 15 years, doing my own business, and as Metta Creative. Actually, the name has changed over. I think Metta Creative itself has been around for about 7 years. I was originally called MD Design, which is a terrible name. I was traditionally graphic design back in the day, but over the last couple of years, or since Metta Creative has come into fruition, we've moved into really being a boutique digital agency. So we provide clients, small to medium-sized businesses, with just help in the digital sphere and help enable them with confidence and clarity online, because it's a bit of a scary space, which you know about. I mean, it's the digital space is so much you can do, but we just try and educate and push small to medium businesses towards being confident online, which is the big thing. We were kind of, over the last couple of years, more just website based, sort of WordPress websites. But really the last sort of year or so, we've transitioned into, because it's such an important area to get right, the connection between the website, social media, email, the whole digital sort of footprint is so important. We've kind of gone on a more holistic view, which has been really good. I just really enjoy that space and love seeing clients succeed.
Excellent. Right, that segues beautifully onto my first question. What is a common mistake or theme that companies don't do in this space that you're in?
I think probably the biggest part is, well, there's lots of different parts, but probably the biggest one, if I was going to choose one, is defining who they're trying to attract, the target audience. So I think that's probably the biggest one. I mean, it's amazing how many businesses I'll sit down with and you'll ask them, so who's the perfect client? And they'll be like, oh, it's everybody. Which is a bit of a scary way to be, because you really, to be able to create online engagement, you need to be talking to the right audience. So, I mean, you may have different audiences, but the main audience is the one that you kind of, everything is built on, your branding, the language you speak, the problems that you're going to solve. Because if you don't know your target audience, you don't really know what problems you're solving. So that's number one. Target audience is the key.
Great. And while you're talking now, I'm actually thinking I need to do that myself.
It's so important, and be really detailed with it as well. So name, age, what phone do they use? What's their salary range? What car do they drive?
True.
All these little bits, especially from a digital point of view, especially social media as well. You need to know their likes, dislikes, where they are, what they're looking at. So target audience for sure is number one.
Great.
Close second though is branding and consistency. The brand has got to be strong and it's got to be used consistently. Too many people use, and I'm talking branding from a visual point of view, so color, typography, imagery. Language does come into that, the way the language is set. So that's like a close second. Target audience and branding. Once you've got them right, you're on a good good roll.
Excellent. Right, time is against us a little bit.
Yep.
Personal development and self-awareness. I understand we were talking earlier, you've been on a journey now for 3 years, roughly about 3 years in regards to your personal development and self-awareness. What have you learned, and what's the key sort of things you can take out of the 3 years there?
I think it's just pausing every now and again and thinking about what you're doing. I think too many people, and I was in the same boat, would just go through life without really questioning things and stopping and assessing what you're doing. So I think that's probably one of the biggest things, and I do that through meditation, and just day to day as well, like every couple of hours, just realizing what sort of emotional state you're in, and sort of acknowledging that and wondering why you're there, be it if you're angry or if you're happy. So that sort of stuff has really helped over the last 3 years, and it has been, I would never say, I've always been sort of self-aware and sort of looking after myself, but really the last 3 years I've kind of taken that to a different level. Read a lot of philosophy, which has helped. The meaning of life, all the big stuff. So, and I think if you don't question these things, you kind of you're constrained by life. So I think questioning philosophy, questioning yourself, the people around you, that's the key.
Excellent. Michael, it's been a pleasure. This has been the 3-2-1.
How is that for an ending?
Technical fault. Hey.